Howdy folks, it's RJ Helms here, back with some more Let's Play OpenTTD. So in the last episode, we just kept up our push for connecting a bunch more towns, and we are pretty close to having them all done. By my count, there are just 3 or 4 left to do. There's these 2 up here, Aufort and Unter-Inheim. There is Fuldeberg here, and there is Travelhütte over here. And that should be it. Oh, and Sauerholz down here. So it's 5. Okay, that's not bad. So the first thing I want to do is just link these guys up. Well, first thing I want to do is I've got this train in, so I want to start getting this replaced. So that train 10 should be part of the VLF to HGH train, this guy, so yeah, that's easy enough to do. Clone this. Oh, why the game paused? Unpause the game. Get this guy started and axe this train. Oh, before I do that, I do want to set its start date. I'll set it today, sure. Yeah, so what I want to do is with these 2 towns, just link them up nice and simple. I've already got this line here to FSK and HGH, that bus route, and won't be too hard to make it match up with capacities. So I just want to link this up, the FSK station, to these 2 towns, just like that. We have a train here losing money, so let's investigate what's up with that. This is the EMS. Okay, yeah, that's this guy. Yeah, that's allowed. It's until somewhat recently didn't have this join with VLS DHF, which is limiting its potential quite a bit. So that's fixed now. So that should be a-okay. Just wanted to check that out because buses losing money I'm not too worried about because they're all just feeder service, but trains losing money is a bit of a problem. But in this case, it is nothing to fret about. Just want to double up this train station, or bus station, and get some new buses going to these 2 towns. So build a prime firewood that goes from FSK to a station I still have to build over here. And get this guy started and timetabling. You can name this one, so this can be UIN, and even FSK to UIN group. Keep this up and do the same thing on the other side. I think that's a good place for the station. So you can be AFR. Build another prime firewood coach from FSK to AFR. Get that timetable autofilling and put it in its group. AFR to FSK. Right, this guy's ready, so put the slack in its timetable. And you can go away. And that's 2 of the 5 towns done. I'm sure we'll need more buses on the FSK to HGH route once that gets fully at capacity. But we know how to deal with that. So the ones that are left are all a little bit trickier. I'm just kind of trying to puzzle out here how we want to hook them up. I kind of think that Travelhütte is too small to justify a train. That's that. It's pretty clear to see that. So I'm just going to do this with a little bit of a bus loop here. build a loop here. Where's the town? It's up on that side. So you can join up. Actually, no, this is all not quite right. I want this to be at the lower level so I remember to go down. Yes, like that. Just be a nice tight loop. And then drop down like that. And just tunnel under. Yep, just like that. And then with a little bit of optimization, I can just pull this guy over. And over. It doesn't line up with the town grid, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's put the station in, close up a loop for it. You can be TVH. And yep, you know it, it's a prime firewood from TVH to EDG. Autofill the timetable and get you going. You need a group, so you are EDG to TVH. Where are you? There you are. And this timetable is ready to have its slack put in it. Okay, so what's next? I guess it's... These towns are also rinky-dink. Fuldaberg might justify some real service. Maybe a train line from MFG down to there. Sauerholz is too small for that to be worth my while. So we're going to do a Sauerholz is just another long-distance bus route. But for how I'm going to want to connect it up, we have to puzzle this a little bit. But I think what I'm going to want to do, because this is all well and truly at proper service, is let's get some more more density on this. And I'll do that by connecting up to here. So this guy's service is here to here. So I choose the right bus station. You put one here, and one here. What I can do is I can have a local line that goes from PMWS through to these stations. It will be PMWT, PMWH. You can be PMWH is taken, so you'll be E. Yes, and so if this route has these stops have a bus route connecting them, then I can have another bus going from PMWE to Sauerholz. And that should be a reasonable bit of service. Alright, so this guy's ready, so let's get him taken care of. And out of the way, and then we'll make this one. So this is going to be a local bus, so we'll go by capacity, which is the Ironwood. And you can get autofilling. And you're a local route, so you're going to be called local PMWE to PMWS. And you can get plopped in the local category. You can be SRH. And you are going to want a maximum speed. So you're going to want a firewood coach. Let's get you timetable in. 255 buses, so you are PMWE to SRH. There's the group. Let's see where our vehicle replacement is going. No, yeah, we're slowly dropping them out. Okay, while those guys timetable, we can think about how we want to do the service to Fuldaberg. And I do think that's the way to go, is the train from MBG down. It's you know, easily the biggest town that I'm connecting. All the other ones were 500 people and less, but this is 1,200. And with the exception of these two, which are so close to a main service hub that it just doesn't really make sense to have local service. Okay, so this timetable's ready, so let's deal with it. Four days in all of the stations. Add 1 day to each of the bits of travel time. This guy's ready too, so we'll do the same thing. Hey, and you guys can both be gone. Got a new train available, but I'm still kind of standardizing my train system. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Okay, so for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to not share platforms, because this is going to be another little sloppy terminus, I think. I'll put it in here, and I'll close this up and build another sloppy terminus here. And to learn my lesson, I'm going to build my local service bus stops before I do the major rail construction. Not that I'm too concerned about this one, but you never know. So if I can... Yeah, what I'm going to want to do is actually not drop down this level at all. Make sure I'm using electric railroad because I'd forgotten to. If I start like back here, I've got plenty of room to connect that up, so let's do this. Just like that. Alright, pull this back just a touch. That's okay. Wonderful. Put in the dreaded X's. And signal these guys up. And of course the one-way stops in each town, or the one-way, two-way pass signals, that's what I mean. So you can be FDB, and you can be FDBC. That's not a proper place for a depot, that's where I want the depot. Yeah, we'll use the turbo train. With high-speed cars up to 5 cars long, as we do. And you can get on the timetable and have a group, so you will be FDB to MBG. Unless you have anything waiting in depots. No, this route actually needs to get the depotification done. And this is on its way to depot. Okay, so just a thing to remember before I close up this episode is to do the HGH to TBH depot handling, but we'll do that next after we get this guy started. So you just need a bus depot and to do your usual bussy thing. Just buy an ironwood. Just go between these two towns. Or not two towns, two stations. Alright, so you can get started. You can have a group, so you will be FDB local. That's not what I've been calling it, it should be local FDB. And go in the big local group. You guys are both ready with the timetables. Beautiful. And that should be every single town. Give a little tour here and see if there's any towns that aren't connected. But I don't see any. Great, so that is our goal of connecting all the towns accomplished. That's absolutely wonderful. So this guy's in its depot, so let's get it modernized. No, you're going to want to be in March because there is no February 30th. This station's doing pretty rough. It's getting pretty backed up, so we might want to look at that. Let's get that HGH to TBH line doing the depot thing to replace those vehicles that are starting to get old, and then maybe spend a bit of time looking at our capacity tweaks because you can see we need a lot of them. So this guy, HGH to TBH. So you need a conditional order jump. Jump to order 1 when the remaining lifetime is greater than 0. And if you don't do that, stop in the depot. You need to have the 25 days on you. You don't have any time, that's how this works. And that's that. I actually want to increase this, that doesn't sound right. Okay, and those guys should start replacing. Let's just take a look for our groups to see what's using old vehicles still. So this guy still is. You never were. You never were, you never were, you never were. Yeah, it's just this one, and the VLF still is a couple. Okay. So that was easily enough done. Yeah, so road vehicles are starting to get bogged down. Let's look at our stations by highest cargo weighting. No. Total weighting cargo, that's what I want. For passengers, and its TBH is the one with the most. That's not surprising. Alright, and the biggest one is by HVS, which is the ABG to EDG local. I've got a guy in a depot here, that's great. So I'll get 2 more of the ABG to EDG locals. Start in May. keep this guy up. Okay, HGH, you are here. You are an HGH to TBH, yes? Okay, and I want to replace you with a modern equivalent. Beautiful. Okay, so EDG. What's going on in EDG? It is the Express, okay. Mostly the Express. But also one down to AZH, which is this route would be good, I think. So let's do that guy here. So this is DMW to EDG. I'll give you one more. Let's go back to ABG and buy another express train or two. Yeah, let's go with 2. Okay, now what's going on at HGH? That is the next most bogged down station. Mostly at MBG, that's kind of surprising. MBG and then HGHE, which is a bus. Okay, so the MBG route is HGH to VLF. I can certainly see how you could want some more vehicles, so I'll give you 2 more. 63 and 64. 63 and 64. Also train 13, you are in the HGH TBH group, are you not? Yes, you are. Why are you guys all waiting here? Something's not right with the timetable. Okay, I'm gonna have to worry about that. That is the HGH to TBH one, is it not? Train 41. No, I mean to the VLF one. Yeah, that's not cool. Okay, that might be a thing to untangle next, but yes, you are an HGH to TBH route. So you need a new train. And you need to start soon. Alright, DHF, you are... It is actually up to BLS that you all need trains, or service. Wow, 2,000, eh? Train 13, I forgot to sell you. Yeah, this is all... No, this isn't working. You're coming in 27 days early for some reason. That's like the entire... There's no chance about that. I'm not sure what's going on here. That seems a little strange. Because that worked fine for the other route, right? Like, these guys aren't... You are also showing up 21 days early. Which is the amount of time on there, so... Yeah, something's not right with these. These seem to be working fine before, but they are no longer. That explains why these guys are all getting so bogged down. You're arriving late. What if I put you in here that time? Is that gonna work? I could have sworn this was working just fine before. But it doesn't seem to now. a little frustrating. Because you're absolutely killing the station. And you can start today. Thankfully I won't need this for long, because it doesn't seem to be working as well as I wanted. Anyways, back on track. So BLS, that is a bus. We only got one. Yeah, that's going to be why you're bogged down like crazy. Now, where's your depot that you were using? I bet it's this one, right? Where are your timetable start? No, it starts in BLS, so you must be starting up here. Okay, I will give you 1, 2, 3, 4 more at least. I'm not sure where all these trains are. Well, they all got bunched up there for some reason. That's where they were. It might be worth just forcing them all to reset. Alright, so TBH, what are you looking at now? So I just can't trust the local service ratings because those things weren't doing the right thing. EDG, what are you saying? Still lots of TBH, so I can put some more express trains on, I guess. Okay, so let's look at you. You're gonna arrive ludicrously late, no matter what I do. Because your schedule's supposed to start on the 26th of October. Let's look at this guy. You're running on time. You know, you're gonna arrive late, so something's not working here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think the easiest way to solve this problem is just gonna be to manually ditch these because we're down in the single digits of the numbers, but we'll do that in another episode. So this has been Let's Play OpenTTD. I've been RJ Helms. We've completed our goal, so we might actually wrap up this series pretty soon. Maybe 1 or 2 more episodes just to tweak things and see what sort of jobs there are left to do. But it might be fun to move on to something a bit more challenging. I had the suggestion in a video to do a game with the FURS industry set and a more robust kind of CargoDist game. I really like that idea. But leave a comment below if you have any other ideas for what you'd like to see as far as an OpenTTD game, or if there's any other games you'd like to see me cover. And we can move on to that in the next week or two. Any other feedback you have, positive or negative, is very welcome. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things like this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.